So, guys, let me do one last introduction, okay? My name is Jeremiah Waters. Right now, I am 20 years old. Um, at the start of this month, I weighed in at 321 pounds, so somewhere around there. So I'm pretty, you know, um, overweight, you know. Um, I probably don't look it though because I am, a 6'3", and it's mainly muscle. You know what I'm saying? But I am pretty fat. I got a big belly. I got, I got man boobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's definitely some weight that I could lose. Um, but yeah, for a long time, I haven't really been consistent with my goals, or with executing my goals. It has not been, consistent, for a long time. I want to say maybe realistically, maybe for about 2, 3 years now, I've had these big dreams, even, um, some small dreams. And even those dreams, I can't even, you know, execute the the steps to get there. I've always been, you know, under par, below average. I've never actually, well, I have, but rarely have I put in real effort. I do know what it's like though to put in real effort. I do know what it's like, to win and to lose, and I guess this video serves as a a, a final introduction to who I am, and also a pledge of allegiance to what I will do. Um, so I want to become, yeah, I want to become the best boxer to ever exist. Currently at least, and say like 10, 20 years, there might be someone new, but currently I want to be the the next, great, American heavyweight champion. You know, I want to be talked in, or I want to be in the conversations for Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson and Sugar Ray. You know what I'm saying? Like all those, like great boxers. Like I want my name, Jeremiah Waters, to be in that conversation. That is my ultimate goal, is to be at least, talked about as, possibly the best boxer to ever exist. Um, so yeah, right now I'm 20 years old. I'm 6'3". I'm 320. Um, I'm not currently in a boxer gym. I've never fought in a amateur match. I've been to a boxing gym, but I was there for like one day, and I haven't been back since. And that was early last year, so it's been about a year, since I've been to a boxing gym. I have sparred, you know, um, some of my friends, they do boxing and MMA and all that. So I have sparred with them, but never in a professional setting. You know what I'm saying? It's just been on concrete, or like on a flat surface, or somewhere. But which I have those videos, on this channel of me sparring them. So, but yeah, so you could say that I am a beginner in boxing, even if that, if if I am anything in boxing, I'm a beginner. If not, I'm just someone with a dream. So I think it's time that I stopped, caring about what other people might think of me. I think it's time to stop, you know, giving in to all of the bad decisions and all of my vices in life. I think it's time to start new, you know, to say, fuck it, There are no excuses. If you want this, you have to work to get it. And the work, you just got to do it, you know? If you say, I can't do this, I can't do that, you're never going to do it. But if you can say, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I will figure it out. That's the kind of mindset that I have right now and that I want to continue to have to make that goal, come true, you know, of being the greatest boxer to ever exist. Um, yeah, it's just, something I feel the need to, say out loud, you know. Um, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna be, posting on here more often because I think I'm gonna have to, force myself to post videos because if I leave it up to um, routine or what's it called? If I leave it up to you know my conscious, I don't know what to call it. If I don't do this intentionally, it's never gonna happen. That's what I'm trying to say. So I think maybe every day or so, I don't know, I'm going to force myself to make a video, whether it's about a daily update on what's going on in my life, or if it's about me wanting to give you guys some advice, whatever it is, I have to get my face, I have to get my name out there because no one's gonna know. Because it doesn't matter, how skilled I am at boxing, or whatever. If nobody knows who you are, you're not going anywhere. So, this is a part of boxing is is the popularity. Because all of the big time fighters, you know, they were doing interviews, and they were at press conferences, and doing meet and greets and what what I'm saying. Like, you have to put yourself out there, but also do the work that nobody sees. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But all right, though, guys, that's it. I just want to um to say this out loud and to get my last introduction. My last introduction. Every video after this, I want it to be a update, or just another video. I don't want to do no more you know beginnings. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it. So always believe in yourself. Never give up. Take it day by day and keep pounding.